The other day, a friendly acquaintance of mine sent me a link to a news article which stated that CO2 climate impacts needed to be reassessed, and which cited a study that said that global temperatures could be less sensitive to changing atmospheric carbon dioxide levels than previously thought. To which I replied with the following statement: the lack of sufficient replenishment of oxygen from trees and plants is the issue here. Global climate change is proven, but its causes are complex. Nevertheless, overpopulation is contributing to deforestation, pollution of our waters, soil, air, foods, and thus our bodies. Not to mention the horrific psychological impact of so many people living in abject poverty, only to help make gargantuan profits for the conflict profiteering elites of the world. Thus, the emphasis on carbon dioxide emissions is important, but perhaps somewhat of a distraction too. You can have something be partially true, and yet the mass media will overfocus on that issue because of certain parties that have another agenda, other than socioeconomic justice and quality demographics. The argument between those who think global climate change is mostly the result of cyclical, in other words natural changes in our sun and earth, etc., and those who think most of the danger is man-made, is a complex argument, and it takes away attention from the fact that we really are overpopulating our world, and that there are dire consequences to failing to discourage demographic excesses and demographic imbalances between and within nations. The fact of the matter is this: there is no way at all that this planet can sustain so many billions of people indefinitely. Regardless of our best intentions to respect the so-called right of people to have more than 2 kids per couple, the kind of trash, sewage, and other pollution that comes with so many humans is disastrous to the biosphere, hence all of us. People who tend to argue about the right to do whatever you please live in la-la land, and unwittingly serve certain elites who make immense profits over the slave labor of the masses. This graphic shows very clearly the detrimental effect that various forms of pollution can have on our body. I suggest that you take a very close look and examine it. I find it very disturbing how most, and again I say most and not all, of the mass media has done so much to confuse the public and so little to properly inform the public. But as many of us know, this is very much deliberate and due to profit-making on the part of commercialized news media. Plus, certain editors are secretly on the pay of powerful interest groups representing the profits over people interests of most of the elites, who are nothing but sick conflict profiteering plutocrats. Please feel free to share your feedback, opinions, views on this and any of my other videos. And be sure to watch and listen to these other related videos of mine.